Alright, you guys, we have so much going on. Tinley is in the car being super upset about everything. She is ready to go home, so this is going to have to be cut awfully short. Hey, you guys, so here's the deal. We are going to do several giveaways this weekend, and I started to do them tonight, but I'm telling you, between people being like, can you wait till a weekend, and my child wilding, it is what it is. Jackie, let's condition those really good before we brush them out.
You want the shavings in it?
Yeah, before we ever, yes. All right, you guys, I want to show y'all our rodeo racks. There's our little one that just came in. There's the little rodeo rack. And here's the big one. Does that not look so much better in here? You can go to TikTok, and her name is Weldon Pretty. I thought you guys would enjoy this gorgeous sunset. I am. So Massey's Custom Creations, I'm going to tag her. I am going to show you guys, this is the red, the hot pink, the purple and the teal, purple, black, and there's a burgundy. There is maroon. Where did the maroon go? And here is the maroon, which matches my hat. So we have amazing halters. So if you purchase a horse from us and you would like to purchase a halter, we will have them available, and you can pick your color. We have 10 black because I figured that was the most universal. I think we have 5 pink, 5 red, 5 teal, 5 purple, and 5 burgundy. So, and Spider looks amazing. Now, what we did on the Calvin draw is we did $10. It supports the unsold horses. That is a gift that you are giving the unsold horses, but when you gift the horses $10 or more, you get 1 entry per $10, and we are going to pick 2 winners now because we have so many people entering. What we're trying to figure out is how big the gift cards should be. Originally, it was going to be $1,000. I think now we're thinking more like $1,500. You can pick any horse of your choice, $1,500 or under. And there's a couple of deuters that we have here that we would love to be able to find homes for if you selected one of them. Obviously, you could use your gift card for that horse. You are still going to have board, transportation, and board, transport, and your travel pack. Sorry, you guys, I started this morning with all the enthusiasm in the world, and by the end of the day, I'm exhausted. It is burning hot, and my child is like just ready to go. She starts gymnastics tomorrow. She wants to go home. She wants a bath. People don't realize how hard it is, like, and she is like wilding. She's wilding. So I gave her her phone and a snack, and she's sitting in her car seat in the air conditioner, and I told her I would be there as soon as I got done. So we need to go back. Here is my problem. I get gung-ho, make these, like, I'm going to do a live giveaway, get totally excited, and then here I am, and I'm like, I am not really that prepared because my brain just forgets everything. So we have a hat giveaway. Jackie and I are going to go back to the Peanut video when we picked up Peanut and make a list of every single person in that video that guessed correctly of what we're picking up. We are going to put them in a random name generator, and I've got to get that list compiled this evening. 2 winners will win a hat. So we have 2 winners from that video winning a hat. We are going to take everyone in the Wild Tribe after hours, and this is what I want you guys to do. Go to Massey's Custom Creations and like her page. Her and I are going to do a giveaway for you guys. I'm going to do a video tomorrow that really shows her loping hacks, her basically her crow's foot, along with her halters and how they fit and why I like these rope noses. As soon as we get that video done, there is going to be an opportunity for 4 people in the Wild Tribe after hours and 2 people that are just people that will send stars, people that we see your name all the time. We're going to put you also in a draw to win some of her merchandise. So her and I were talking earlier. I just have a list of things I can give away this long, and it's time to start dishing them out. So it's going to be Cowboy Christmas in July. So we're going to give away 6 products from Massey's Custom Creations. We're going to give away 2 hats to people from the Peanut video. We're also going to give 2 more hats away to 2 Wild Tribe After Hour members like this. But listen, if you're in the Wild Tribe after hours, I want you to go in the Wild Tribe after hours tonight, and I want you to make a post about why you follow us, or hey, I really want to win a hat, just let us know. So if you watch these videos, you're in the Wild Tribe after hours, and what we're going to do is the posts that have the most likes, we're going to send free hats out. Another thing we're doing is Heather has 8 gift bags for me that are bags with Wild Tribe Morse code bracelets. We're going to do some t-shirts and put a hat in each one, and they're going to be over $100 worth of merchandise, and we're going to give 8 people those bags away because I'm just in such a giving mood. Like, I just feel like I have been so depressed since Christmas, and in the last couple of months I've gotten my happy back. I feel better. I'm just doing better, but we've been working really, really hard behind the scenes, and I'm exhausted. So it's time for me to take a little break and just do a bunch of giveaways. So yeah, we have a lot coming, and I know so many of you guys are totally excited. I know that sometimes when we get ready to do the giveaways, the suspense builds up and you guys are ready for it to happen. Trust me, I know. Jacob, I didn't anticipate him being gone tonight. I thought he was going to have Tinley. He's gone. He went to a cell. That's fine, but it leaves me with her, and I didn't anticipate having her tonight when I made the original, like, hey, we're going to do this. And that's another thing people forget. I'm also a mom. And Jackie can tell you, my energy is different when my kid is here. I'm exhausted. She woke up at 2 o'clock last night and wanted a snack, and I don't let her eat in the bed anymore, so I had to take her in the living room. There goes Spider-Man, for those of you who are Spider fans. I had to take her in the kitchen and get her a snack at 2 o'clock in the morning. It was 4 before she went back to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, I was not feeling it. I am not going to lie. I was absolutely not feeling today. I was like, man, today's supposed to be the giveaway. And I knew as soon as my mindset went to that it was going to be a tough day. But we got a lot done this morning. It's been a super busy day. We got done about 1, and Tinley had to go enroll for pre-kinder, and so she starts August 15th on Tuesday and Thursday for that. Had to get her into gymnastics, which her first class is tomorrow. I didn't expect it to be that quick, but it's perfect because it's in the middle of the day when it's too hot to do horses. So I can get done here, run home, get her in the bathtub, take her to gymnastics, wear her out, take her to her father, and then I can come back out here tomorrow evening and go live with you guys. You guys don't forget to send stars. We need to meet our star goals for our videos, so please send stars to this video. We need about 2,500 stars, so please send some stars. Send stars, send stars, send stars. And if there's anything else that you guys can think of, I need to get back on a routine and back onto our giveaways. It's just been hard for me. I want you guys to know that I really, really was suffering just emotionally from about, I would say after Halloween, when Desi had to go back to my parents. I had a live-in nanny, and it made Tinley with me a lot more, and that really was hard to do this full-time, and then my staff out here was okay. I mean, I just had a lot going on. So anyway, in about March, though, the energy kind of shifted, and I would say April and May, I spent those 2 months just trying to breathe without feel like I was drowning. And I spent the month of June actually getting my energy back and kind of getting, my house is spotless and it's organized, and everything here is kind of going better. And then now in July, I feel like now I'm in a place that I'm ready to like rededicate myself full time. Last week I dedicated myself to TikTok and to Snapchat. Those are 2 things. So 2 or 3 weeks ago I started Snapchat. Hey Cindy Becker! I have literally started to call you 100 times in the last 2 weeks, and by the time I get in, it's late, and I just don't want to bother you after hours. But I love you, and I miss you, and I think of you often. I think of you often, especially when I pick up the whipping spoons. She sent me some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spoons that are wood spoons that are decorative. I don't really spank with them, but I pick them up and tell Tinley they're the whipping spoons. There's a turquoise one and a red one. The red one's at my house in Alexandria, and the turquoise one is in my house here. So anyway, I adore her, and she sent us some cloud boots, and man, they have been just godsends for horses that have needed them. You guys don't forget to send stars. We're at 200. We need 2,300 more stars. Please send stars. Yeah, so I definitely feel in my heart like everything is going good. My energy is better. My mental space is better. And people forget that you can get creator burnout, because a lot of you guys don't have to make content and sell horses and be a parent and live your daily lives. Like, I not only have to do everything everyone else does, but there's a factor of having to create content and to try to keep people interested. And there are people, there's actually YouTube creator and TikTok creator rehabilitation places for people that have allowed the trolling and creator burnout and things like that to get the best of them. And the more that I delve in and understand some of that, I start to realize I have a little bit of creator burnout in a different way, and I'm finally getting over it. Like, my therapist, I finally really talked to her about the creation part of this and how I'm the only one that creates content. Jacob has really nothing to do with the online portion. You know, my staff don't really handle that very much, and all of a sudden, when we started focusing on just my creator burnout not being, I guess, like my creator burnout not being like unspoken, and I can talk about it and just say like I'm struggling. I don't, you know, I watch girls on TikTok, and like I want to make people laugh and be creative, and I want to share my life with people, but that platform is foreign to me. But it's kind of been a breath of fresh air, because I've done hours of content a day on Facebook for months last year, and so making 3-minute little reels has been really easy, and they've really taken off. And I went from hardly any followers to 44,000. I'm trying to get to 50,000 followers on TikTok by the end of the month. That's like a goal. And when I set that goal, I really thought, you know what, if I set 50,000 and I get to 10,000, I will be so happy. So for it to not even be halfway through the month and I'm already to 44,000, I'm like, oh my God, like really, really, really excited about that. And for those of you who don't know, I've been doing some daily lives on the Tara Michelle Sanders page. They're not so much horse-based as they are just based around my story. All right, you guys, send stars, hurry, hurry, hurry. Send stars, send stars, send stars. I know that there's a couple people that said they see the star party. So please make sure that you guys send stars. So yeah, there's just been a lot. There's been a lot. And something that we talked about this weekend, that I actually meet with my therapist tomorrow via Zoom while Tinley is in gymnastics. So it's a really good day for me. And she's also really amazing. And I actually recently hired a holistic life coach from Los Angeles that is also big, and she does a lot of people that are famous on YouTube. And I got into her through a friend of mine who dates a retired professional ball player. And well, I mean, it's Haley, she's on here. So I found her through that, and as I got to talking to her, she does a lot of hairstylists for the stars and a lot of, you know, YouTube creation content type individuals. And I meet with her for the first time next week, and I'm super excited, because one thing that I'm really going to get better about is having an itinerary and trying not to just wing it, like not just wing it. So we need to make content, like people want hot rod updates. Well, I've been so busy with everything that I barely have time when I get here to like jump out and work with him. And so I've been working with him. It's going good. He got turned out today. He goes back in tonight. But I need to just make sure that I schedule that. Like, we know from this time to this time, we're dedicating for a hot rod update. You know, that we're going to dedicate from this time to this time barn tours. And I think the more and more that we can get a schedule down to where you guys kind of know what content's coming, and like Katie bar the door, hell or high water, that content is coming. Even if it's just pre-recorded and I put it out so you guys can watch and enjoy it. I think that's important for my mental health, and I think it's important for you guys as viewers who really want to be a part of this. So you guys make sure we send stars. We're so close. I did a barn tour on TikTok earlier live because for some reason I couldn't get Facebook to go live. I had to re-download the app real fast and then it was no problem. So I just was creative and I went live on TikTok for about 30 minutes while I waited on my, not even that long, more like 15 minutes while I waited on Facebook to re-download, and when it downloaded, the glitch was gone. So I'm just getting better about not allowing things like that to just completely stifle me, to make me feel like I failed for the evening, to make me just get discouraged and not go live. Like, I almost just made a post, hey, I can't go live, can't do it tonight. And I was like, come on, Tara, problem solved. Like, it, you know, every time you hit the live button, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to update the app. I'm going to delete it and then update it and see if that helps. And I went live on TikTok while it was re-downloading, and sure enough, as soon as it was like updated and re-downloaded, I had no problems. So I feel better about just my life, and I'm sorry to you guys that have followed me for so long and you know the content's been really sparse. But after I had COVID, I think it's taken me a long time to mentally, spiritually, and physically recover. And I can just now say that a year later, I feel spiritually, mentally, and physically recovered where I didn't before. And I think now I'm ready to pick back up where I left off a year ago. And it's taken me this long, and I appreciate those of you who have been patient with that part of my life and not judged me or made me feel inadequate when I cannot fulfill the things that I need to be trying to fulfill because I just don't have the energy, or I have such bad brain fog. But I'm thriving again. That's helping tremendously. I've been working out. I've cleaned up my eating. When Tinley is not here, I feel like it's a little better. When she's here, I can tell that I'm still a little bit overwhelmed, but it's okay. Like, I love her, and I think all moms with a 3-year-old are overwhelmed. And if you guys remember, she fell off the fence in May, and got a concussion. And then she fell right here while I was live, tripped on and hit her head on the TheraPlate and pop knotted her head. So I have a lot of animosity when she's at the farm. And I also, if you remember when Tinley was born, she had she was 4 months. She had vaccine-induced encephalitis. So I'm like a helicopter mom, and I really protect her. And I'm even struggling letting her go to gymnastics where they make you drop them off and go outside. They don't let you stay. I'm also struggling in August with her starting this like pre-kinder thing. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Even though it's 2 days a week from 8:30 to 3, I just, but I'm trying, and I'm getting through it. And I think that something that I didn't know that I now know is I had some mineral deficiencies that I've been drinking my micronized mineral powders, and I've been really thriving, and it's helping. But I think the mineral deficiencies caused me to have a little more anxiety than I'm used to. And that happened from me starving in the hospital last year. So we recently discovered that in May. I went to a holistic shaman, and my alkaline levels were way off, and my dietary needs were way off. And so I think that just lacking a lot of potassium, lacking magnesium, lacking a lot of the things that you find, in everyday diet, for some reason my body wasn't absorbing. So we reconditioned my stomach. Now I feel like when I do take Thrive and the micronized mineral powders, I'm actually absorbing it really good again. I did the 10-day detox through Lavelle, which seemed to help, but it wasn't until I really did a couple of things that shaman recommended that I could really tell that things turned around. And now I'm absorbing my nutrition better, and I feel like I'm losing weight because my body isn't in starvation mode, like just holding on to anything and everything because it's not absorbing anything properly. So I'm just trying to take care of me. I mean, I almost died last year, and I'm finally able to say that and not be emotional, but my therapist keeps saying, like, that's traumatizing. Your body, when you didn't eat for like 11 days straight, your body literally starved. I was on IVs, and I starved because I couldn't keep any food down. Everything was out of whack. So now we're just trying to get everything back balanced so that I am mentally and physically in a place that I can work as hard as I try to work. Like, I push myself and exert myself. But I hope that you guys understand where I'm sitting here telling y'all, like, okay, I need to step up and do a better job for you guys, create better content. And I really feel like TikTok has helped so much to have these little reels go out, and they're so short. And I feel like just producing a 3-minute reel is so easy for me, but it's just content, you know, it's something. And then it sparks that, hey, I want to do this again. Hey, I love this. Hey, this is easy. So anyway, it's been good for me, and I love you guys. And so yeah, we'll get all the lists for the draws. We're going to have the Calvin draw is going to be split into 2 separate winners. I think that's going to be amazing. And I cannot wait to see what 2 horses get saved. I will sit down, hopefully, this evening and get all of the hat list, and I'll get it public. Then I will turn around and update the Calvin draw with the PayPal and all of the new Cash App and website payments. So we'll have the Calvin draw by noon tomorrow, should be updated. The hat giveaway should be a list of people tonight. So if you see your name on that list in the morning, you'll know you have a chance to win a hat. And then the Wild Tribe After Hours has a lot of cool stuff. So make sure you join the Wild Tribe After Hours, because it is definitely the place to be the next couple of months while we're doing big giveaways. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being patient. I'm going to take my kid home and bathe her since it's 9 o'clock and get her ready for tomorrow, because we have a big morning, and then turn around and she has to go to gymnastics, and then Jacob's going to keep her in the evening so I can be back live with you guys. Bye, you guys. Love you.